with our spinach. And to do that, I'm going to start this pan on medium-high heat and go ahead and let it start heating up. And we've got our spinach. Now you can use fresh spinach or you can use spinach in a bag. I use spinach in a bag because it's not only cheaper, but it's already clean and all the gross stuff is gone and you don't have to fool with it. So we've got our spinach in the bag. We're going to go ahead and let this heat up a little bit more, but I think it's just about fine. We've got about 2½ tablespoons of butter that we're going to put in a pan, along with a little bit of olive oil to keep the butter from browning too much. And we're going to get the butter nice and melted. Alright. The butter started to get bubbly on us, and we're going to pour just enough spinach in here to get it to the top of the pan. And you're like, oh, what's going on? There's too much spinach. Don't worry, it's going to go almost completely to nothing. We're going to put a little salt on it. And also just a little bit of pepper. This first part. We're going to move it around a bit and just kind of turn it a little. And you'll see it's already starting to get wilted. Add some more of our spinach. And depending on the size of your pan, you can probably get all the spinach in there at one time. Just depends what size your pan is. I'll put a little more salt and a little more pepper.
You can have to take that out also.
Right, I'm going to go ahead and turn the heat down because it gets done very fast. As you can see, it's just looking really good. Give it a few more flips here. Now, I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. And I have my oven already set to 200 degrees. And what I'm going to do is add a little bit of Parmesan cheese to the top. And I'm not going to cook it up here because what will happen is stick to the pan and it'll stick to my spatula. So I'm going to put some Parmesan cheese on top of it. And I'm going to put the pan in the oven so it can just stay warm for us. I've got my serving dishes here. I'm going to go ahead and start with I'm just going to kind of toss the spinach together. That Parmesan cheese has got nice and moist in there. Put that in our serving. Now we're going to go ahead and pour ourselves a nice glass of wine to go with our dinner. And Manny's going to get his in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and serve myself some of the very nice spinach. Ooh, that's a lot. And then this whatever this is, the spinach with the Parmesan cheese, of course, is one of my all-time favorites. The spinach is perfectly done. Nice and a little peppery from the cheese and all that.